자, 호그와트 6일차 시작해볼까요? 뭐까지 했지? 아, 이거 스킬 배웠지? 일단 스토리 좀 밀어볼까요? 이제 슬 빠르게 스토리를 좀 밀어야지 될 것 같으니까. 어디 있는 거야? 위아래까지 있으니까 알아볼 수가 없네. 지도 내실로 이동하세요. 아, 지도 내실이야? 글씨를 잘 안 읽어가지고 글씨를 잘 안 읽어서 확실히 볼 때마다 이뻐.
Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
안녕하세요.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you
얘기해봤어요.
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
아, 어려운 질문이죠.
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
때면은
Lodgok did mention that
고블린 다
Ranrock is searching
죽여버려야지.
for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
저런 데 있구나. 뭔가 본 거
You
없냐?
didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm
안타깝죠.
afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
이번에는
Best of luck.
로그드 성을 가는 건가 보네요.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
휘리릭 하고 가셔야 되는 거 아니에요? 걸어가시네? 휘리릭 하고 가시는 거 기대했는데. 이거 왜 안 뜨지? 그냥 가면 있는 건가? 어디요 근데? 도적성이잖아 이거는. 긴 탑이고. 뭐지? 어디라 그랬지? 이거였지? 그러니까 탑이 저 끝이었으니까 아래쪽 끝? 저기 어디야? 탑이 여기 끝이니까 아래쪽 끝. 떴다. 뭐야 왜 시간차로 떠? 이렇게 시간차로 뜨면은 빡통이라서 헷갈리잖아. 뜨뜨뜨.
Revelio.
펠드크로프트의 우물. 펠드크로프트의 우물은 약 400년 전에 큰 가뭄이 일어났을 때 말라버렸습니다. 슬프게도 그 결과 많은 사람이 죽었는데 거기엔 어린 소년 한 명이 포함되어 있습니다. 그 후 소년의 아버지는 몇 년 동안 말을 하기를 거부했습니다. 소문에 의하면 자유로운 마녀와 마법사 일행이 유례없이 강력한 마법으로 그 지방의 물을 복원하자 모두가 구원받았다고 합니다. 회상 얘긴가 보네. 이건 이거고 여기도 뭐 하나 있었는데.
Revelio.
훈련용 인형. 특히 최근 고블린의 공격으로 펠드크로프트의 주민들은 종종 이 인형을 이용해 주문 연습을 합니다.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
어휴, 좀 소름 돋네. 양스님 안녕하세요.
Expelliarmus.
빨리 가볼까요? 드디어 하시가 있군요.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
오호호. 쭉. 얼어붙은 적을 배기. 얼어붙은 적을 배기. 샷. 이제 큰일 나셨습니다. 하루 종일 하게 되실 거예요. 저거 먼저 찍고서 해야겠다.
Knows what he's doing. One less human to worry.
I should warn Expelliarmus.
I won't, mate. It's on my.
저주 먼저 걸고 시작해야 되는데 말이야. 여기 애들 많다.
Cup of mushroom tea.
살짝 없애놓고 시작하면은 좀 덜 나올라나? 시작했을 때. 안녕하세요. 쭉. 이제 하루 종일 할 수 있게 이제 노트북 같은 거 이제 이걸로 해 하고 전화해서.
Over here.
아 교수님 늦게 오시니까 한참 기다렸잖아요. 빨리빨리 오셔야지.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
정문으로 들어가서 그냥 다 부숴버리면 안 돼요? 다 죽여 그냥. 어차피 죽여야 돼. 아유 깜짝이야. 어유 그래요.
Do with a nice mushroom stew.
Expelliarmus!
깡 이 자식아 깡.
Defender!
뭐야?
Up there. That's our way in.
아무것도 못하는 놈들이었잖아. 그래요 들어가 봅시다.
Levioso!
아 잠깐. 아
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
여기서
Levioso!
올리고. 아 좀만
Accio!
당겨봐.
Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso!
됐어. 짜짜짜 넘어가네.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become
아유 대화
valuable.
살벌하네.
We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
아유 무서워라.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
원래 이제 하면서 이제 촉소리랑 깡깡 소리
Yes,
내줘야지
I
이제
caught
또
that too. Professor
더
Rookwood
찰진
said that
느낌이죠?
you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
자. 아
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expelliarmus!
방어.
Expelliarmus!
This is personal.
Glacius! Inspiration!
아유.
Just the beginning. We can quickly.
대박. 교수님. 뭐 하세요, 교수님? 데미 좀 주세요. 왜 이렇게 많아, 애들이? 몇 더 먹어. 이거 죽겠다.
Glacius!
너무 안 돼, 애들?
Glacius!
물약 또 먹어. 방어. 깡. 왜 이렇게 안 죽어? 아이 그냥 가라 그냥. 야 바쁘다. 일로 와봐. 또 뭐야? 뭐 하세요? 어딨어 다음? 해쳤나? 교수님 레벨이 몇이시길래 데미지가 안 들어가요? 아 이거 참네.
Revelio.
그 정도 레벨이면은 시원시원하게 데미지 넣어주셔야죠. 뭐야 포션 한 5개 쓴 거 같은데? 저기도 있네? 상자 왜 이렇게 많아? 서러럭. 위로 올라오는 게 아닌가? 맞네. 어디로 가는 거야? 와, 혼자가 있는 거야?
Revelio.
이건 뭐야?
That's the quick way down.
아,
Revelio.
잠깐. 저거 또 어디 있을 텐데 그럼? 시간차로 돌면 어떡해?
Revelio. Revelio.
아 이거 작동 다 된 건가? 아 그러네. 문 열렸네. 뒤쪽에 뭐 있는데? 선생님 안녕하세요. 저는 물약이 많기 때문에 무너지면은 그 순간 물약 먹으면 됩니다. 다 먹으면 돼.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us.
Revelio.
Let's see where they lead.
어허. 와우.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still
Ooh.
here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here.
Revelio.
Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
죄송아 천천히 찾아도 돼요. 어차피 진행 안 돼. 세상은 나를 중심으로 돌아가기 때문에.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
어디서 한 거야? 아 여기 있네. 안녕하세요.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned.
아까 빨간 거 그걸로
It
사용하는 건가
cannot
보네.
be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
오케이
Just
바로
tell me where I
가죠.
need to
시험.
go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me
그냥
where I need to go.
나가죠.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
아, 필요 없었어. 오히려 방해돼. 오히려 방해돼. 어디야? 이쪽이구나. 저번에 보니까 별반 차이 없던데 진행 상황이. 제가 뻘짓을 너무 많이 했는지.
I would join you if I could. I shall
오호.
await you
Revelio.
in the map
이
chamber.
분위기 오랜만이구만. 두 번째 시험 해볼까요? 오호.
Revelio.
상자 없겠지? 넓은데 너무? 양쪽이 다르네. 가볼까요? 뭐야 이거? 오. 어?
Revelio.
어. 바다 왜 이렇게 뻘게?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
당겨놓고 상자 열고
Expelliarmus. Accio.
이걸로
Wingardium Leviosa.
올라가죠. 근데 이거는 올라가진다 쳐. 이거 위에 올라가지나?
Expelliarmus.
아니.
Accio.
아 여기서
Wingardium
오른기지?
Leviosa.
대충 놔.
Accio.
이거를 이제
Wingardium
옮겨놓고
Leviosa.
가자. 저는 그래서 게임 늘어나면은 다른 게임을 포기해버려요.
Revelio.
상자 하나, 상자 둘. 오호. 올라간다. 상자. 에이, 구려. 이쪽 어떻게 하는 거지?
Revelio.
이쪽도 하나 있는데. 모르겠다. 아. 이거 들어오면 이제 뭐 또 올라오겠지. 넘어가서 해야 돼? 넘어가면은 없어. 하고 가야 돼. 그치, 돌아가야지 이게.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
왜 돌아가다 말아? 아, 이게 돌아가는 거구나. 어허. 돌렸는데 뭐 근데 없니?
Revelio.
끌고 나와야 되나?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
어? 왜 여기 상자 있네? 어? 떨어져 버렸네? 여기부터요? 다시 해야 돼요? 아, 열려있네? 어디였어? 여기 있어? 그러네. 이거 이제 어떻게 올라가지? 저쪽으로 옮겨야 되나? 어? 여기도 뭐가 있네?
Accio.
그거 어딨어?
Leviosa.
또 안 띄워져?
Accio.
나 그거 안 껴놨니?
Wingardium Leviosa.
이거 갖다 놓고 올라가는 거구나. 어이, 빽빽빽. 일세스. 좋았어. 상자 나이스. 이제 돌아가서 상자 열고 돌려. 아, 애초에 여긴 가는 게 아니구나. 가자.
Revelio.
쟤랑 싸워야 돼 또? 아, 나 고등어가 없다.
Defender. Accio. Expelliarmus.
깡.
Glacius.
아, 뭐야 얘는? 에헤이, 다구리는 반칙이지.
Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
깡.
Defender.
숑 피하고
Glacius.
얼리고. 아, 방어를 못했고.
Expelliarmus.
깡 피해야 돼. 죽겠는데 이거? 어? 물약 하나.
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
5대 마법이다 이 자식아. 어디를?
Revelio.
다구리는 당하는 게 아니라 까야 재밌는 거죠. 당하면은 재미없어. 상자다.
I believe I need to proceed to the left.
이건 뭐야?
But how?
속성이네? 뭐가 있는 건 아닌가 보여요? 야, 돌리고. 이렇게밖에 안 돌아가? 아. 어? 아, 여기 생겼구나.
Revelio.
뭐 없죠, 여기? 이거 뭐야? 이게 왜 여기 있지? 아까 전에 저기서 뭐 상자 있었나?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
상자야 이게? 그러네. 상자 두고 할 뻔했네. 아이고 아이고 떨어질 뻔. 짜자자, 여기는 상자가 없군요. 오. 오. 이거를 또 옮겨야 되고, 저거 돌아가고. 뭐야, 움직이는 거였어?
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
죽었네? 하나 어디 갔어? 무기는 저기 있는데? 아, 얘는 일로 넘어가고 있는구나. 깡. 좀. 깡. 아, 막혔다. 샤샤. 됐고. 이거 이제
marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
이거 옮기는 게 아닌가?
Revelio.
아, 여기다 타고 올라가서
Accio.
보는 거라고?
Wingardium Leviosa.
타죠 이게? 안 올라가지는 거 아닌가? 이거네. 일단 상태도 한번 볼까? 안 탔지 않니? 뭐 하나가 더 있어야 되는 거 아닌가 그럼?
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
아,
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
맨날 마법 있는 걸 까먹죠. 아이고. 마법을 까먹는 마법사. 이제 저 돌리고. 뛰어지네. 나이스. 오호.
Revelio.
하나, 둘, 두 마리. 저 뭔 상자지? 아까 저기서 안 열고 온 거 아니겠지? 밑에 숨겨놔. 하나하나가 소중하구만 지금. 얘들아 빨리 일어나. 빨리.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Glacius.
빨리 일어나.
Revelio.
여기도 뭐가 있네. 근데 저쪽도 뭐 있는 거 아닌가? 이쪽 먼저겠네. 짜자잔. 따란. 상자다 상자. 이거 왜 이렇게 천천히 돌지?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이게 끝인가 여기는?
Revelio.
그러네. 버려 이제. 가가 볼까요? 또 어떤 아름다운 모습이 기다리고 있을지 기대가 되는군요. 얼른 열어. 상자다 상자.
Revelio.
이거 말고 더 없어? 보스 그거 느낌이네. 생긴 게. 근데 있는 건 문짝 하나. 아니 잠깐.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Glacius. Defender.
근데 신박하다.
Glacius.
들어갔다 나왔다 해야지 이게 모습이 보이고.
Expelliarmus.
짠. 자, 네임거드. 깡. 슉. 깡. 깡. 아이고. 이거 맞는다고? 어째 왜 하나 남았지? 깡. 죽었다. 안 돼. 이걸 죽네. 아하. 물약 빨리 먹을걸. 들어와. 잠번 먼저 처리해야겠다.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
뚱땡이 먼저다 이 짜스가. 어째 왜 여기로 나왔어?
Glacius.
이게 무슨 이게 왜 나로 야구하냐 얘들아. 아니 사람으로 야구를 하면 어떡해. 너무한 거 아니야? 이거 없었던 거 같은데 계속 죽으니까 생긴 건가? 아니 사람으로 야구하는 거 어딨어. 고등어만 있었어도 진짜 다 썰어버리는데.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus.
피해야 돼. 피했죠? 피했죠? 어딨니? 근데 아무도 안 보여.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Defender.
아무도 없었어. 잠깐만요. 잠깐만요. 또 죽었어. 또 못 죽어.
Protego.
절대 못 죽지. 깡이다 이 자식아. 깡이다 이 자식아.
Glacius. Defender.
대구. 뭐다 애들이 때리는데 딜레이가 없니? 안 뺀다. 이쪽이 아니다. 지금 넘어가야 돼. 그만 때려 좀.
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
그만 때리라고 이 자식아. 너 하나냐? 넌 이걸로 죽여줄게. 아자잉. 안 죽었어?
Expelliarmus. Glacius.
끝난 거 아니었어요? 고등어부 안 떴지 이런 줄 알았으면.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Accio.
이거 왜 데미지가 안 들어가냐?
Expelliarmus. Protego. Glacius. Defender. Stupefy.
고등어부 빠쟁. 와우. 도쿄는 보스다 이거야?
Expelliarmus. Defender.
저 피해.
Stupefy.
물량 먹어. 피해.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Accio.
터뜨려. 피해. 좀 피해. 제발 피해.
Expelliarmus.
아프다고.
Glacius.
보다 한 번 더. 평.
Defender.
때리고.
Expelliarmus.
때리고. 얼리고.
Glacius.
때리고.
Accio.
너무 아픈데?
Expelliarmus. Defender.
때리고. 이거 뭐야?
Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
때리고. 저거. 어이구 세상에.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
어이구.
Protego. Stupefy. Glacius.
왜 이렇게 빡세 얘가. 막았지? 때렸지?
Defender.
막았지? 때렸지?
Expelliarmus.
고등어부지? 아이고. X 눌렀잖아. 죽는 거 아니야 이거?
Expelliarmus. Defender.
얼마 안 남았다. 죽으면 이거 또 처음부터 다시 해야 되잖아.
Protego. Stupefy.
죽었다.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
피했다. 막았다.
Stupefy.
막았다. 안 보인다. 뭐야?
Defender.
터뜨려.
Expelliarmus. Protego.
막았다. 때렸다. 막았다. 때렸다. 고등학교 차겠다. 넌 이제 뒤졌다 이 자식아. 터뜨려. 고등학교 안 떠. 잘 가지고. 아하. 어디? 난 물력이 많다고.
What a relief. Revelio.
7개나 썼네 물약을. 역시 게임은 물약발이지. 오, 여기 뭐 없나 상자? 보스 이기는 상자 없어? 저기 있다. 오호, 미약인 200원 나이스. 찰스 루그드의 기억.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora.
뭘 빼냈네?
What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
역시 쎄함이 맞았어. 지금까지 느꼈던. 뭔가 중요한 걸 빼냈구만. 마음을 건든 걸까요? 기억을 건든 걸까요?
You're back.
And in one piece, no less.
기억은 너무 광범위하니까 마음이 맞을지도 모르겠네.
It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
물어볼 수 있다.
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about our actions as you complete the trials.
고통을 없앤 거구나. 마음을 건든 거네.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
아,
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial.
그럼요. 그냥
However, I
성공하죠.
must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of
준비?
your next
아직도
trial.
준비를 안 해오셨어요?
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well,
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed, I should.
어?
I shall confirm
교장
that everything
해결해
is in
주나?
order immediately.
of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
Very well. 좋아요. 돼지 교수와 대화하세요.
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
어허. 이제 겨울로 변했네요, 계절이. 근데 고드름이 너무 많이 열리는 거 아니야? 누구 하나 맞고 죽겠는데? 오랜만에 기숙사. 메인 퀘스트가 또 하나 끝났군요.
Not the best idea to start a study group.
This
현재에다가
Daedalian
토큰 좀
Keys challenge
넣어놓고.
is coming along nicely.
We never get a break from each other.
뭐야, 하나하나 넣어야 돼? 미친 거 아니야?
Daddy told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
2개 남았던 것 같은데.
Another house token for the house chest.
하나 남았어? 2개 남은 거 맞네? 2개. 자, 그럼 일단
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I set forth, speak to me after class.
이거 이제 되네? 오! 안녕하세요? 상자 있나요?
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
일단 털은 하나도 없으신데 씻긴 씻으셨죠? 옷도 깨끗하시네.
Revelio.
뭐 없어 여기? 상자 있네? 형 걷는 게 살짝 이상했는데? 여기 있다. 집요정 숙소. 매우 실용적이고 창의적이죠. 호그와트의 집요정들은 호그와트 부엌에 있는 통들 사이에 자신들의 아늑한 집을 만들었습니다. 집요정들은 엄청난 마법 능력을 가지고 있기 때문에 그 누구도 그 집안이 어떻게 생겼는지는 알지 못합니다. 그러면은 비주얼 이렇게 해놓고서 안에가 엄청 넓은가 보네. 쩐다. 아이고. 아이고 아이고 아이고. 신경도 안 쓰네.
Revelio.
아까 상자 하나 더 있던 것 같은데? 아 여기 있다. 어? 저거 지금 지팡이랑 어울릴 것 같은 색깔이? 그러네. 이거다 이거. 여기는 뭐가 없는 건가 이제? 저거 있는데? 1레벨이다. 이건 까지 그럼. 뭐가 나올까나. 또 가득 찼어? 장비 슬롯이? 그러면은 일단 비우고 와야겠다. 일단 여기 먼저 갔다가 이거 해놓고 식별하고 오 그다음에 동물들은 나중에 하려 그랬는데 아 데려온 애를 냅둬야겠다. 와 이것도 냅둘 수 있어? 야생으로 풀어주기. 종의 수가 한개에 도달했다고? 아 넌 뭐 주냐? 다시 들어와.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
오 나이스.
Expelliarmus.
아이고 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 아이고. 실수다 실수. 재료 다 털고 대충 꺼내놓고 자 이제 오겠습니다. 한번 갔다 와야겠네요. 여기도 뭐가 많이 생겼네.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
진짜 팔로 왔습니다.
Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
아 맞다 잠깐. 아싸 디핀도 공격력 상승. 여기는 뭐 없고 여기도 뭐 볼 거 없고 다 팔아 제끼면 되겠군요.
What can I do for you today?
와 770원밖에 없어. 과소비로 인해 가난한 상태였구만. 일괄 판매 같은 거 있었으면 좋겠다. 자 인벤토리
I hope to see you
비었고요.
again. Farewell for now.
퀘스트가 봄바르다를 디코울 거대 보라색 두꺼비 디리코블 어디인지 모르는데. 여기 다 나오나? 마우스 어디 갔니? 아, 보물 금고? 저거 털어야겠다. 다 털어, 다 털어. 일단 저 딜이 머시기 잡고 이것도 그거네. 착륙 플랫폼.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Expelliarmus!
멀리를 먼저 할까?
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
아, 여기 마법, 고대 마법 그것도 있네?
Revelio.
어디 있어? 안 보여. 어디 있는겨? 일단 이 친구들 좀 없애고요. 에. 에헤이, 조전 이거. W. 했고요. 땡겼고요. 때렸고요. 막았고요. 못 막았고요. 피했고요. A. 썰고. 못 막았고. 얼리고. 못 막았고. 얼리고. 아픈데. 어딨냐? 일로 와라. 위에서 자꾸 깔짝대. 아유, 아팠어요. 짜란. 세 갈래요? 여기에 하나. 그 다음 아까 따까리 하나 있지 않았니? 저게 세네. 예. 그럼 위쪽에 또 있는 건가? 동그란 거. 뒤 있다. 저까지 안 가? 오호. 왜 땡겨 이거. 올라갈 수 있잖아. 거짓말 하지 마. 돌아가야 된다고? 이거 뭐야? 이거 불 붙이면 뭐 있나? 불은 붙는데? 위에 거미들 있고. 너도 너도 일로 와봐.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Levioso.
쉽구만. 쉬운 건 들치치고.
Expelliarmus.
이거 타 그냥.
That's that.
됐다.
Settled.
아 여기 사다리가 있었네. 여기 하나. 마지막 하나가 어딨더라? 일단 여기 거미 친구들. 안녕하세요.
8 legs is simply too many.
나이스. 거미 다 죽었네?
Revelio.
뭐 더 없지 여기는. 안 죽어 안 죽어 떨어져 그냥. 자 이제 디리 머시기 잡아갈까요?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Do cooperate, won't you?
얘 뭐야 왜 기어나와 뭐야?
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
하나 더 있는데? 안배
No, you
뭐야 이거?
don't.
왜 이렇게 좁아? 아 다시 해야 돼? 쟤는 안 이쁘잖아. 이쁜 애로 데려가자고. 하나, 둘, 셋.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
오늘 범위 왜 이렇게 좁니? 넷. 좋아해.
Everything's
됐고.
alright now.
이거 어디지 그거? 밑에다가 그냥 떨고 놓으면 되나? 아 여기 있네?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
쟤.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
여기 아니야? 아 그쵸 공중에 띄우는 방법도 있었죠.
Flipendo.
바보라서 잘 기억이 안 납니다.
Levioso. Revelio.
쟤. 어이 깜짝이야.
Confringo.
깜짝이야.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
왜 거기서 나오는 거야 갑자기?
Revelio.
여기엔 뭐가 그게 없나? 동굴에? 보물 모시기가 이름인데 끝이야 이게?
Revelio.
아무것도 없네? 구려. 꽝이잖아 그냥. 뚜껑이나 잡으러 가볼까요? 아 저쪽으로 가야 돼? 이거 없는데. 날라가야겠다. 아, 할 게 너무 많네. 가는 길에도 뭐가 하고 싶은 게 잔뜩 보이네. 근데 얘는 못 파는 거지? 안녕하세요?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see
아,
Hogwarts
그냥
students here
쿠션
during the
파는 거
school year.
보네.
I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
여기도 빗자루 하나 있는 거 아니야?
Let's have a look, shall we?
2,500원? 2,500원. 원 미래에
So
사야겠다.
nice of you to stop by.
또 뭐야? 달랑거리는 더그 보고 자르기?
Levioso.
어이구. 아, 혓바닥 올려가지고 달랑거릴 때 자르는 건가? 딴딴딴딴딴딴딴딴. 야, 아 이거 띄워서 그냥 써는 게 편하네. 왜 이렇게 아파 보여? 때려봐, 때려봐. 에이, 들어와, 들어와. 에헤이. 싹둑. 나이스. 와, 근데 여기 분위기 이쁘다. 뒤집기? 뒤집기가 돼? 아야. 아야. 아야, 에. 기세 파려고 대기할 때 뒤집기. 애초에 어떻게 뒤집는 거지, 얘를? 애가 빨간 그거를 안 하는데? 체크포인트 어디지? 어디지? 아, 이거 죽어버렸네? 아, 여기서부터구나. 다행이다. 맞나? 어디서 붙은지 모르겠네. 아유. 또 죽었어? 미쳐버리겠네. 다 죽었다 그냥. 믿질 않게. 너는 그냥 다 썰어버린다 내가. 다 들어와. 어딨어? 아 뭐야 왜 앞에서 나와 갑자기. 아예. 아니 자꾸 옆에서 나와. 아 뭐야 뭘 준 거야? 아 이거 잘못 썼네. 미친 두꺼비들. 전 이렇게 많이 오면 어떻게 죽여 이거? 몇 마리야? 5마리? 아 실패했지. 자, 한 놈만. 아 뭐야 또 어디서 나온 거야 이거는. 쟤네 뭐야? 혓바닥. 깼지? 깼지? 들어와. 아직 2마리 남았어? 미친 건가? 오. 들어와. 오호. 그쵸. 휠만 그냥 딸까닥 하면 되니까 위아래로. 아 포션 다 썼네? 미친 두꺼비들. 키마가 쉽죠? 버려진 숙소, 낡고 부서진 숙소는 여행하는 마녀와 마법사가 비바람을 피할 때 사용하던 건물입니다. 하지만 시간이 흐르면서 주변 습지가 숙소를 집어삼키기 시작했습니다. 요즘에는 이상한 더그 보고 한두 마리 빼고는 아무도 이곳을 찾지 않았습니다. 아유 힘들었다. 저건 뭔 표시지? 아, 더그 보고 엄청 많다고 표시해 놓은 거구나. 두꺼비가 저거요? 저 플러스다.
Levioso.
이걸로 잡아가야지.
Assignment's all finished.
됐어요. 폭탄을 배우러 가볼까요? 맞다 이거. 저 찍고 가야지. 찍고 가야지. 잠깐. 저 엄청 시끄러운 애들이잖아. 집안에 있어 이것도? 안녕하세요. 오붓한 시간 보내세요. 자자자. 이게 아닌데. 돌아가 그러도록 할까요? 호박이다. 얜 색깔이 특이하네. 와, 뭐야?
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
맞아요, 준비됐어요.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
사람 다치게 하려고 배우는 거 아니에요?
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
그니까요, 사람들 다치려고 배우는 건데.
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
듀얼쇼크도 뭐 난이도 선택도 있고 하니까 그냥 손만 살짝 익으면
Well
되지
done.
않을까요?
Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
펌킨 범바르다. 이거 진짜 쓸모없는 것 같은데. 근데 저거는 퍼즐을 써야 되니까. 와우.
Wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
와우.
You have it well in hand.
아니 사람 패려고 배우는 건데 당연히 사람 패야죠. 뭐야 이거? 아니 근데 얘네는 왜 이렇게 멀리 가서 기다리고 있는 거지 도대체? 이해가 안 되는군요. 어디 괜찮은 데 없나? 뭐 열어놓은 데가 없으니 나온 참. 목 날라다닌다. 데미지 확인해보러 가볼까요? 바로 있죠? 에이요. 빰바르다. 어이구. 아. 잠깐. 죽을 뻔했다. 아 물력 하나밖에 안 나왔어. 와 이런 거민 녀석들. 별론데? 안 써야겠다. 데미지가 마음에 안 듭니다. 이거나 먼저 찾아야겠다. 자, 안 간 데가 있는 데를 먼저 보는 게 낫겠죠? 물 다 깎고 서쪽 탑. 못 내려? 어디로 가야 돼? 눈사람이다. 대박, 눈사람. 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 학교에다가 눈사람을 해야지. 사람 움직이길래 그만.
It's not on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
아이 무슨 눈사람 가지고 폭력 생활까지. 또 만들면 되지. 이건 뭐야 이거? 눈사람 까짓 거 또 만들면 되는 거 아닙니까? 자, 풀로 보일 것도 있고, 저기 나방 있고, 열쇠는 없고, 다른 쪽 안 턴 데가 선착장, 사각형 안뜰, 사각형 안뜰. 안뜰 먼저 가는 게 낫겠죠? 안뜰이 어디야 근데? 어? 왜 이렇게 삥 돌아가? 에라이. 자자자, 저쪽이구만.
If you pay attention.
저 어디야? 아 여기야? 여기도 없잖아 그럼 열쇠.
Revelio.
열쇠 저번에 여기 구석에 있던 거 까지네. 이쪽이 아닌가? 맞네 여기. 여기도 없고요. 아이고 잘못 눌렀다.
I'd rather go alone.
아까 선착장. 선착장에 선착장에 이게 있을까? 없을 것 같은데. 아하하.
Pay for fizzing whizbees from a tunnel that anyone could.
아 여기구나. 와우 떨어질 뻔. 오호 난간 타지가 되자뇨.
I sink like a stone.
여기 있고 그럼 여기 안에
Revelio.
없네 여기도.
Confringo.
페이지 였고 상자 까고 아무것도 없고. 이게 끝이야? 오늘 학교 안에서 찾아야 되네. 아 잘못 눌렀다. 열쇠 어딨지? 우리 찬찬히 하고 있기 때문에 안 가본 데는 한 번씩 걸어가 봐야지. 가본 데야 모텔 타는 거고.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
싸웠니? 어? 이번 음식 있네? 저번에는 아무것도 없는 허공에서 막 포크질하고 있었는데 애들.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
나한테 했어야지. 난 이런 거 궁금한데.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
안 말해도 돼.
I
쟤건 관심
understand.
없어.
You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
좀 궁금하긴 해.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
못 들어봤어요.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense,
Aww.
excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
아하.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
어? 여기 있나? 있네? 그럼 나중에 배울 수 저거 하고 나서 어떻게 배울 수 있는 건가? 맞다, 이쪽에 길 없지? 짜자자. 너 어디 있으려나? 퀘스트 깨면서 다 다니지 않은? 다닐만한데?
Revelio.
바루피오의 초상화. 이 초상화에 그려진 마법사 바루피오는 뇌의 예방약 발명가로 유명하며 주문을 잘못 발음하면 위험하다는 것을 알려주는 사례로 꼽히기도 합니다. 바루피오가 주문을 외울 때 풀을 스로 발음했다가 버펄로에 깔린 채로 발견된 적이 있기 때문입니다. 아,
Revelio.
여기 있다. 뚱뚱한 귀부인 초상화. 그리핀도르의 학생 휴게실을 지키는 초상화로 휴게실에 들어가려면 암호를 알아야 합니다. 그녀와 그녀의 친구 바이올렛은 다른 초상화 사이를 돌아다니며 주기적으로 그 안에 포도주통을 찾는 것으로 알려졌습니다. 그렇군요. 메인 깨야겠다 그냥. 가장 가까이 날아갈 수 있는 데가 저기구나.
Accio!
이쪽이네. 아, 여기도 뭐 많네?
Who lived here, I wonder?
근데 여기까지 가기 전에 그거 한번 찍고 가야 되는데? 이거. 찍었고. 깝지. 짜자자. 퀘스트.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
하이윙 내가 잡아갔는데.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
못 들어봤어요.
Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
밀랄게.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
자꾸. 오.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
함들까?
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
싸우는 게임인데 싸워야죠.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
어디까지 가니?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
쟤는 원래
It seems
난폭하잖아.
that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too.
쟤는
It's
원래
almost like
난폭해.
there's something in the water.
피디님 안녕하세요.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure. But look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
밀렵꾼의 흔적을 찾으세요. 여기 있겠죠?
Why wouldn't
조사하고요.
they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts.
아니 가죽을 얼마나
beasts.
뭐야? 미친 거 아니야?
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
상자. 그걸 막 먹어? 가방이다 가방.
Revelio.
저 뭐야?
This is
이거
goblin metal.
그거다.
Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
넌 왜 안
Poachers
찾고 왜
were
가만히
here.
있어 근데?
All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good
찾긴
feeling
찾았구나.
about this.
뭐가 여기면 안 좋아. 다 뚫어 잡으면 된다니까?
How do goblin and
빨리 와.
poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely
Oh.
poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
암살해야지
Hard to say from
암살.
up here.
첩.
Let's get a better lay of the land.
아 레벨 좀 올랐으니까 재능 좀 들어볼까요? 이거 해놓고 이건 굳이 필요 없고 얘네 괜찮다. 근데 이걸로 해놓고 은신이야 뭐 항상 필요가 없고 이걸로 해놓고
Pointless.
Haven't a clue why there's such a
좋아요.
fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
첩.
Let's go tell us.
첩. 아, 첩. 이거 하나가 더 있냐? 바보지요.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit a flick of a frock and you fall to pieces. Someone messing about.
애들 왜 이렇게 약해?
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself.
Revelio.
What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
이건 뭐야? 이거 쓰면 되돌아오나? 요호! 대음.
Revelio.
대음. 밀렵꾼 텐트.
What in Merlin's name?
어머나.
Are those dragons?
사람이 너무 많은데?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now.
진짜 호텔 홀이네?
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
아니. 나보다 네가 더 위험하지 않을까? 나는 안 죽을 자신 있는데.
Brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain. It's totalis. Revelio.
이쪽에 뭐가 있지 않을까? 상자 같은 거? 없어? 관중들 사이를 몰래 지나가세요. 문이 안 열리네? 밑으로 가야 되는구나. 뭐야, 빗자국 아니야?
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is...
Trafficus totalis.
얘들아, 너네 너무 시끄러워. 뭐 없죠? 제제제. 올라와도 되네. 오. 포피와 대화하세요.
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down
세상에.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
붙잡힌 용에게 다가가세요.
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
이거 빼봐 잠깐만. 잠금 해제. 드래곤 알을 얻는 거구만. 이제 내 거.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
밀렵꾼들을 쓰러뜨리세요.
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Careful! Ranrock will want his dragon intact!
그래요. 이거나 본 거지? 애들이 눈이 많이 안 좋네. 애들 눈이 많이 안 좋아. 별투 기술이 있었네? 그럼 다 이렇게 안 죽였지. 다 이렇게 안 죽였다 이 말이야. 다 이렇게 안 죽였다 이 말이야. 내려와 이 자식아. 자, 우리 용 친구.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Let's play friends here in one less human to worry about.
Protego, 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 Protego. 아, 무슨 한 방에 피가 이렇게 까요. Protego, Protego. 어이 왜 속공 뭐야? Protego. 어이 피해야 돼. Protego. 피해야 돼. 에이. 얘 뭐해? Protego. 아유, 나 뭐야? 나 왜 이거 없어? 피해야 돼. X. 피해야 돼. 죽었는데? 안 죽었네? 아, 얘한테 쓰면 안 되는데. 피해야 돼. 피해야 돼. 어떡해. 제트지 꽂고. 피해야 돼. 피해야 돼. 어디서 쏘는 거야? 안 보여. 안 보여. 죽었다. 아유. 내려와 임마. 피해야 돼. 한 방만에 죽는다. 피해야 돼. 피해야 돼. 때려. 오. 위험했다.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
용 화났다. 어휴. 신기할 때야? 죽기 직전 같은데 우리? 살았땡. 아니 불 때문에 건물 무너진데 글로 들어가는 거 맞아? 여기서 빗자루 타고 나가야지.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
용이나 키우자 그럼.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
알은 키우고 밀렵꾼 오면은 때려잡으면 되니까 돌아가자 뭐.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
학교 안에서 안 나오면 되지
Be
뭐.
careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain.
뭐야,
Meet me
실패했어?
outside the Slytherin common room.
아까 오! 보상 크루시오 무조건 가야지. 슬리therin 휴게실 밖에서 이런 거 찍으면 되겠지?
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
변신 주문 필요 없어요.
Required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide.
크루시오를 배울 수
Attend my
있다는데.
class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your...
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Come
Can we
on.
meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
아무도 안 봐, 아무도 안 봐.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Hey,
What are
hey.
you doing here?
Hello.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm
나도 그거
frustrated
부탁하러
with him.
왔는데.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit
정보를
unnerving.
얻었죠.
I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here.
아니 왜
I
이렇게 쉽게
confess,
설득당해?
You've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well.
뭐야 이게?
I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian,
놈의 설득이 이렇게
over
쉬워?
here.
These braziers grant Confringo scriptorium.
Now your share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what to do.
설득이 뭐 이렇게 쉬워?
The entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
숨겨진
And by that
슬리therin
logic,
입구를
3 is
여세요.
better than 2.
내가 알아서 찾아서 열어야 돼?
Simple mathematics, Ominous.
열어주는 거 아니고? 아 이거 열라는 거야?
Revelio. Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
어?
Someone
뭐
was
있네?
actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
둘, 셋.
Revelio.
저 뭐지? 저 불 다 붙이라는 건 거냐?
Confringo. Something's happening.
뭐야?
Hope we're ready for this.
퍼즐처럼 해주지.
Reparo. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
뭐야?
That must be the voice I hear.
노트와 일기 중이지
Signed
않아요?
by Noctua Gaunt.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
어허, 무슨 소리야?
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes.
어.
Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open.
말해.
I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I
무조건
am
가야지.
having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
오호.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
요.
Never mind.
Revelio.
No clear way forward.
Like me.
Confringo.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted
뭐야?
this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely
Revelio.
at each gate for clues.
왜 이렇게 어둡니?
Confringo.
이쪽에 있는 게 아니네. 여기도 문이 하나 더 있네. 아,
The dial requires focus.
Noctua said the same.
이거 똑같이
It
맞춘
takes
거겠지.
practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself. But you got to it first.
왜 이렇게 안 보이니 잘?
Nice work. Confringo.
침침혀. 일지.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's
이건
traditions.
뭔 잠을 되지 근데?
Revelio. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
다른 문을 보고 여기까지 와야 되는 건가? 뭐 어두고둑하니까 보이는 게 없어. 아 깜짝이야. 아,
Reparo. Lumos.
하나 이거 있지? 이건 뭐야? 뭐 돼지 같은 거랑 저거랑 이걸로 여는 건가?
This journal entry, another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
저거랑
That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another
좋아요.
dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but
혼자 먹고
also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm
이거
wary
뭐야?
of.
All I
저거랑
heard was
동그란
rewards.
거.
Keep going.
저거랑 동그란 거.
Not the welcoming sort, was he?
안 된가?
Every dial seems to be getting more difficult.
뭐야?
We've made it this far. Don't give up.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
기억이 안 나는데? 다시 가야겠다. 뭔 모양이야? 위아래가 기억이 안 나네?
Lumos.
위에가 저거, 밑에가 저거. 제 종류가 여러 가지인가? 아, 두 가지였구나.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
가자 가자.
I spotted something
근데 왜
ahead.
나만 문 열고 다녀?
Looks troubling.
This whole place is
양아치들
troubling.
아니야?
For my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! Lumos! I think we're locked in. Again.
크루시오.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry.
크루시오스를
She
크루시오.
mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
좋아요.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
나한테
Ominous.
좀 저 좀 가시겠어요?
I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
그럼 그냥 나한테 가르쳐주면 안 돼? 내가 쓸게. 난 잘 쓴 자신 있어.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
배우는 대신?
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
이거 잊어먹으면 그게 사람이니? 재밌는 마법. 새로운 마법. 나이스.
Ready? I'm ready.
Oh, oh. 많이 아파 보인다.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating.
피가
But I'll
없어.
survive. Let's keep moving.
피가 없는 대신 나도 이제 이거 쓸 수 있다. 이거랑 바꿔야겠다.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe
살라자르 슬리데린 기록실. 살라자르 슬리데린이 학생 인구에 관한 다양한 장기 계획을 세우고 다른 설립자들과의 의견 불일치를 반성하며 시간을 보낸 것으로 보이는 호그와트 지하의 비밀스럽고 잘 보호된 방입니다.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Revelio.
못 보여준다. 뭐 맞네? 우리가 합의에 이르지 못할까봐 걱정된다. 그들 중 한 명이라도 이성의 목소리에 귀를 기울이도록 설득할 수가 없다. 학생의 역량이 꽤 뛰어나야 하는지에 왜 뛰어나야 하는지에 대한 내 생각과 고드릭의 생각이 감이 같기를 바랐다. 하지만 그는 먹을 태생이 순수 혈통만큼 능력이 있다는 우스꽝스러운 생각에 희생양이 되고 말았다. 그가 아직 발언하지 않은 그 의견에 대해서 내가 불쾌감을 표시하자 그가 분노했다. 이 다툼도 실증이 나고 더 이상 마녀와 마법사인 지 않은 서투른 아이들이 가득한 북들을 보는 것이 견디기 힘들다. 이 상황에서 앞으로 나아가야 한다는 사실을 알게 되어 마음이 무겁다. 나는 이 생물을 내 사상을 공유한 자, 즉 다른 사람이 부주의하게 일으킨 피해를 기꺼이 되돌리고자 하는 후손. 내 유산을 더럽히는 것에만 관심 있는 호그와트에 어울리지 않는 사람들을 제거자에 의해 깨어날 수 있을 때까지 방에 두고 깊은 잠 속에 빠뜨릴 것이다. 가 이 마법사인가?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later.
안 어울리네.
For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both
이제
of you.
떠나라네요.
Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
일로 나가는 거 아니야? 아, 글로 나가는 거야? 나갑시다. 슬리데린 지하 감옥?
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
왜 또 남아나?
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian.
어디야?
I meant what I said before. We swear right now never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
그거 어떻게 맹세해?
I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
난 맹세 안
I
했다.
suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
난 맹세 안 했어. 아, 이제 여기도 막 이렇게 들어갈 수 있구나. 다른 퀘스트를 한번 볼까요? 이제 변신도 하러 가야지. 지하항구의 필드 가이드 페이지 수집하기 는 완료가 된 건가? 아닌가 보네? 가볼까요? 새로운 마법. 재밌는 마법. 이거 아니네? 저번에 갔을 때 안 찾았나 내가? 뭘 또 하면서 생긴 건가?
So this is the underground harbor.
되겠네?
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
지하 항구. 구름다리 한 뜰 아래에는 1학년 학생들을 배에 태우고 검은 호수를 건너 호그와트에 내려줄 때 사용되는 선착장이 있습니다. 아, 입학할 때 들어오는데요, 이거? 자, 이제 도서관에서 얻어야 되니까 페이지 어딨나요?
That book Professor Weasley asked me.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
예.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue
맞고
that no
말할래?
knowledge is trivial.
맞고 줄래? 그냥 줄래?
I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden
아이고,
snuggery.
잘못 눌렀.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
모르는데?
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
아싸.
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct
에잉,
answer was the
틀렸네.
quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
거짓.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be
약간
more
해리포터
difficult.
팬들을 위한 퀴즈 시간인가 보네요. 문제는
I'd like to answer
환영이지.
more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
가장 아닐 것 같은 거.
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's
아,
incorrect.
가장
The answer was the
그럴싸한
Wizards'
거였네.
Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
이걸 내가 어떻게 알아?
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm
아,
sorry.
또
But
틀렸어.
the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft.
에이,
It
씨.
is believed that Hengist used the Three Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
데미가이즈?
A demiguise.
Yes!
아싸.
While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
이런 거 도대체 어디에 나와 있는 거야?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp.
에이,
One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
호그와트 교훈도 모르는데?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to
입으로
produce
알을
eggs through
낳는다고?
its mouth?
The basilisk.
That's incorrect.
에이,
The correct answer
런에스퍼가
was the
뭐야?
rune's paw. According to Parcelmouse,
뭔지도 몰라.
each of the rune's paw's three heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
아무것도 모르는데 이제 그만하면 안 될까?
The Pyrenees.
No, Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Elixir to induce euphoria.
Incorrect.
Oh.
The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
안 해, 임마.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later.
더럽게 어렵네.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
중급 변신술 책. 이 책은 좀 더 복잡한 변신 마법을 사용하려는 학생들을 위해 쓰였습니다. 위즐리 교수는 종종 이 책을 상급반 학생들에게 가벼운 읽을 거리로 추천하기도 합니다.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
어디더라? 아. 좋았어. 새로운 마법. 낮에 와야 돼.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's
어휴, 갑자기
spellbook.
바글바글해졌네.
Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
아까 뒤에 좀 모르는 듯한 표정이었는데? 오.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying.
오호.
OWLs will be here before you know it.
아까 주문. 폭발하는 물질로 변신하게 만듭니다. 포인트가 없네 근데? 안녕하세요?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
그럼 내년 거 이제 좀
Thank you,
알려주죠.
Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
왜 갔었지? 아니야.
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
그러게 이제 저주받은 뭐지? 용서받지 못할 저거 2개만 남았네요.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
이걸로 끼고 다녀야겠다.
Aloha, Mora.
전부제 바로 따고.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
이거 필요 없고.
Revelio.
뭐 없네? 너 어디까지 오라고?
remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
아니 그거 왜 실패해? 정신 나갔네. 그걸 왜 실패하지? 세바스찬한테 가겠구만. 세바스찬이 재밌는 거 많이 가져오죠? Earn the carpet. 어허. Hello.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the
뭘
scriptorium?
찾았어?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark
실마리를 하나
magic curses.
찾았구나.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
이렇게 비밀로 하면 또 사이가
We
털어져.
need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now.
홀랑
is
이거
for his own
말하려고
good.
부른 거야 지금?
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never
딱
engage
걸렸구나.
in anything to do with dark magic again.
저런.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea.
왜?
Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
뭔 일이 있었던
I knew
걸까요?
his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
생각해 보도록
It would
하지.
mean a lot.
이건 어디 있는 거야? 저거를 먼저 깰까? 아, 고블린 어를 먼저 해야 되니까. 근데 뭐 잘못 눌렀나 본데? 짜자자, 어디야?
No one sends me owls. Can't remember them.
왜 이렇게 높이 있어?
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
황산으로 가자고.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
근데 왜 이렇게 못 믿었지? 천체 망원경. 이 망원경은 최초의 천체 망원경으로 달과 별 등 밤하늘에서 볼 수 있는 모든 천체를 관측하기 안성맞춤입니다. 광산 입구로 바로 때려볼까요? 뭐야? 아, 지도가 왜 이렇게 넓어? 아직도 저만큼이 남았어? 세상에. 지도 겁나게 넓네. 바빠요 저. 광산이 두 군데 있구나. 이거 터뜨려야겠다. 겸사겸사 터뜨려야겠구만. 아이고 잘못 눌렀. 왜 이래 이거? 나 뭐 잘못 누르고 있니? 아닌데? 이거 하고 이것도 찍고 다시 타고 이거 하기 전에 불부터 붙이고 Hello.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
귀찮구만.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
자, 들어가 볼까요?
The door is looking at us.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
자, 문 여세요. 좋아요. 광산의 눈 입장할게요.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
이거 좀 바꿔야겠다. 전체로 못 땡기나? 여기다 놓고 여기다 놓고
It's the only way forward.
거기 있어. 들어왔네? 들어왔구나.
Revelio. Still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. Accio.
돌 떨어지네?
Revelio.
이거 왜
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
아까 한 건가? 아, 이 주소는 얻었구나. 이쪽은 됐고.
I've read about mines like this. Accio. See, it's something else altogether.
자, 넘어갑시다.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
안녕하세요. 아파요. 아파요. 아유. 나 뭐 맞은 거지? 아파요. 아유, 뭐 또 있어. 야, 아마 그 뭐하니?
I'll get us through here safely, Amit.
다 죽였지?
You have my word.
이 보마 왜 이렇게 깜빡거려?
We're being watched by a door.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
열어. 잔인하다뇨. 지금 두드러 맞은 건 난데. 뭐 있네? 어떻게 올라가? 이거 못 올라가? 이 상자 먹고 싶은데?
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We
조용히
can
하고
return
빨리
to Lodgok and
찾자.
edit.
뭐 이렇게 많아?
If
선택하고
I'm translating this correctly, and I
끌어
think
그냥.
also they're building something large.
오구나?
Right. There must be more notes.
안녕하세요.
They're building Defender. Depulsor. I won't rest. You won't stop.
아이고. 오호? 오호호? 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 떼굴떼굴. 온바라더로 빨간 총을 투사하기. 뭐 이렇게 시끄럽니? 빨간 통 어디 없니? 왜 이렇게 많아 애들이 갑자기 또? 원바로 들어 빨간 통 파기. 아야. 네, 저 용서받지 못할 저주들이 다 금지 마법이에요. 근데 여기서 쓸 수 있다? 그러면 이제 재밌게 써줘야겠죠?
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Accio.
이거 됐고 이거 얻고 싶은데 저건 언제 얻을 수 있을지. 뭐야 끊어 이제.
Revelio.
이쪽에 뭐 있고 이쪽에 뭐 있고 이쪽 먼저 가야겠다. 차차차 상자 먹었구요. 또 먹었구요. 또 기어 나가야 돼. 자, 뛰어내려 그냥.
Another schematic. What are they going to build?
자,
This
자,
mine is
자.
too small for whatever it is. I will get
왜
to
길이
the
없네?
bottom of what they've been building down here.
이쪽은 끝났고. 자, 이 위에
Feels like I've been at this for a while.
깡. 깡. 떡. damn.
Revelio.
거짓말 하나도 안 무서웠으면서.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
아직 못 얻어서 못 써요. 저도 쓰고 싶은데. 얻었으면은 바로 그냥 쓰고 다녔을 텐데. 이쪽 아닌데? 아, 저 있구나. 안 그렇지 않을까요? 깜짝이야. 깜짝 놀랐네. 그런 거 없을 것 같아요. 설정상 굉장히 아프대요. 근데 제가 쓴 거는 그렇게 아파 보이질 않는데.
Revelio.
뭐 아프다니까 믿어줘야죠. 도다진데? 오호. 아야. 아 이거 왜 안 눌려 이거? 누구한테 쓴 거야? 아야야야야. 일로 와. 아, 잠깐만요. 나 G 켜 있어. 잠깐만요. 겠지? X. 아, 왜 이렇게 아픈 거 했더니 레벨이 내가 쪼달리는구나. 깡. 그리고 썰고 크루스요. 아 이거 굴러야 되는데. 피하고 쓰고 때리고 이빨 더 밀고 썰고 깡. 크루스요. 피해야돼. 피했어. 피해야돼. 그만 쏴라 위에서. 피해야돼. 이거 방어막이 뚫리네 크로시오가. 쩐다. 밀고. 아유 아파라. 뭐 없나? 없네. 자, 아까 주문 중에서 폭발하는 물질로 만드는 거 있었죠? 이거. 바로 폭탄 만들어서 던져야지 나. 이쪽에 상자랑 까고 저쪽으로. 뭔 놈의 장비소를 또 가득 셨다냐. 자, 털 게 많기 때문에 그냥 깔끔하게 부숴버리도록 하죠. 57 변경. 이거 뭐야? 대박. 겁내 구리잖아. 이게 최고네. 니트 스웨트 부수고. 호그 뭐 없네 바꿀 거? 진짜 가장 다 좋구나. 일찌감치 먹고 켰습니다. 잠시만. 속도 안 좋기 때문에. 이것도 어디 불 붙여야 되나? 없는디? 땡겨. 길이 두 갈래였나? 아 그냥 열리는 거구나. 시간상 아점이죠? 있다. 여기 붙이고 그러니까 일어나 빼봐 이거죠. 땡기고 그럼 이제 무언가 됐을 거고 상자 털고
This is not good. They're
뭐야
building
이거?
enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
신기한 거 만드네?
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
그래서 이건 못 땡긴 거야? 아 이거 땡긴 거 아니야? 아닌가 보네? 아 여기 열렸구나. 가자.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
난 너 괜히 데려온 거 같아. 어디야 여기는? 아 맵이 왜 이렇게 넓어?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look,
여기가?
the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
아까 그 위에. 그럼 반대쪽으로 가면 상자인 데서 나오나? 일로 못 가네. 레벨 2짜리야 자물쇠가. 아이고 세상에. 얼른 레벨이 어떤가 해야지. 못 가는 게 너무 많네. 광산에서 나가세요. 나왔죠?
Can we please talk about what just happened?
너는 가만히 있었고 나는 고블린 때려잡은 거지.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
그래요. 잘 가시고요. 잘 가시지. 우리 무능한 로드곡 씨.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
이것도 얻을 수 있네 이제. 못 참지. 이것도 하고 와야지.
The wizards will be defeated.
아, 오트 들었다. 다 드렸고.
Oh,
No! I will make you pay.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air...
You're here. Good.
마법을 배우러 왔다.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
좋아요. 이게 뭔 마법이더라? 따까리 만드는 거구나. 하자고요.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
아우 거미 친구들. 아우 거미는 비명을 안 지르네. 좀 아쉽다.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening the wall is justified.
뭐 자꾸 불이 이렇게. 속이요? 속 쓰려요. 뜨거워요. 변신한 적을 밀어내는 게니까 변신시키고 밀어내. 좋아요. 나 피 왜 계속 달고 있어? 뭐요? 거미 독이야? 길이 너무 복잡하다. 상자를 까볼까요? 뭐야? 꼴랑이고요? 뭐야 이거? 왜 안 때려져? 저기가 이 입구구나 여기가. 아 여기 열어놓고 내가 옆길로 간 거구나. 알로 변신시키고 깡 크루시오. 짝뚝 디파우서. 좋아요. 다 주겠죠? 아 나 가방 안 비우고 왔다 생각해보니까.
I've read about Cataclysm's expansion efforts and ran into problems.
그러게요. 뭐가 많아요.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
이렇게 많으면은 상자 털기 귀찮은데. 이게 끝이네? 짠. 넓다.
Now this is the sort of grave I want to be buried in.
아이고.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems
땡기고 안 땡겨지고. 내려가야겠네 일단. 일단 내려오고요. 벽 따고 나왔다. 거미다 거미. 떼음. 뭐해?
There's something here by the altar.
학생일지네.
What did you find?
별 내용 없어.
Revelio.
별 내용 없다. 여기는 뭐
We're in a
없고,
tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
저기는 주머니 하나 있고. 저건 필요 없네 그럼. 털죠?
Revelio.
그럼 어떻게 해야 되는 거야?
Arresto momentum. Reparo.
이것도 아니잖아. 에이 저거 좀 해결해봐.
Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Confringo.
불도 안 붙어.
Bombarda. Confringo.
모르겠다. 얘 부숴 이거를? 이거 뭔데 이렇게 빛나 이거?
Accio. Bastoni Leviosa.
그럼 저것도 갖다 옮겨놓으면 돼?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
왜 안 열려 근데? 또 가져야 돼?
Accio.
왜 안 와? 얼른 와.
Wingardium Leviosa.
가져왔음. 오. 가자고.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
그래요.
Of course.
가보자고.
I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
간다. 어? 여기 옆에 뭐지?
Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
발견한 이상 못 참지. 여기도 뭐가 있네?
need to find a safe way across.
벽다구가 다 저기 안에 있나?
Lumos.
아, 여기다 불 붙이는 거구나.
Confringo.
불 붙이고
Accio.
땡기고 벽다구 나온 거 갖다 꽂고 여기도 벽다구 갖다 놓고 다시 올라가고.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
오호. 근데 이거 어디야? 아, 이거 반대쪽.
Arresto momentum. Accio.
이제 이게 열리겠죠?
Revelio.
다 찾았죠. 몰라, 안 까.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized the student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control.
가르쳐준다 이거지?
If you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
다 쉬워. 뭐야? 쉽게 생겼네. 좋아요. 임페리얼을 얻었어요.
There we go. Something troubling ahead.
이걸 빼고 이걸로 바꿔야겠다. 가보자고.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
오호. 좀 계속 지속되는 건가? 안녕하세요. 아니. 더 부드러워. 빵이야. 아, 이건 뭐야? 빵이야. 틀렸어요. 아, 키가 자꾸 헷갈려가지고. 나 죽는 거 아니야 이러다가? 데미지 계속 달고 있는데? 크로스야. 단단하네 애가.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
제가 싫어. 이건 좀 별론데? 이거 안 쓰겠다니. 이거는 대충 이런다가 유배 보내놓고 여긴 또 뭐가 있을라나. 상자다 상자.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
잠옷? 찐 잠옷이네. 자, 상자 얻었고. 아 잠깐 이거 다시 바꿔. 이게 많이 쓰네. 전 두고 나버리고. 이거 순서가 있는 거야? 아 그러네. 이거 먼저 하고 이거 땡기고 그리고 이거 땡기고 저거 땡기고.
Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
땡기고 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 땡기고. 다 됐네. 나와 나와. 얼른 얼른 가자고.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's so
뭐 없지?
entranced with
안
this
통고.
place.
여기도 이제 뭐 없네? 다행이다. 아니네 맞네. 그러세요. 야. 뭐 이렇게 많아? 그렇어요. 어휴 잠깐만요. 왜 이렇게 아파? 그렇어요. 여기 못 들어오나 보다 얘. 맞고 때리고 맞고 때리고. 그렇어요. 안되겠다. 고대 없어 그냥. 아, 다 죽였는데. 왜 있었다.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
이게 좀 아픈데 이제? 레벨업을 좀 하고 해야 되나? 땡기고. 뭐 없는데 여기?
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
저기 뭐 막대기 있어.
Sebastian.
유물이다.
The relic. Look.
딱 봐도 불안하게 생겼는데 이거?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
아니야, 이건 안 건드리는 게 좋아.
Advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I'm ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to...
쟤는 언제 왔대?
I'm sorry, ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
어허.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
세바stian하고 대화를 해보자고.
This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
어허.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
Ominous?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
올라가자.
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
왜 안 올라가죠 이거?
There has to be more to it than that.
왜 들고 가야 되는구나.
Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous.
그러시겠죠.
Doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
그냥 빨리빨리 봐.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me.
짜잔.
That's not like him.
퀘스트가 기네 은근. 뭐야?
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we
이거 뭐
agreed
사용이
to
다 안
it
되는
all,
거 보니까
it's been a
가다가
lot
뭔
to
일이
take in.
있으려나 봐요.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to
제국
Feldcroft,
가자고.
I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
오고 있지?
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
뭐야 여기 왜 이래?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft is trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
와 이란요. 왜 누가 이랬어? 아야. 아, 무슨 한 방에 이렇게 빈사 상태가 되고 있냐? 아야. 크로스요. 왜 이렇게 많아 고블린 또? 끌고 크로스 하고 끌고 아이고 매. 죽여야 돼. 써버렸구나.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
네?
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
옳은 일을 했지.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
일단 가방을 좀 비우고 주인장이 없어. 아직 못 비우는 거야? 그러네. 플로벨 꽃도 안 되네.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
하지만 구했죠.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to
이
know.
꽉 막힌 틀딱이잖아 그냥 이거.
Are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
안 써지니까 봐준다. 왜 안 와? 아, 얘 작살나서 못 오는 거야? 자, 호그스미드 가서 가방을 비우고 안녕하세요.
there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today?
다 팔고 다시 5,000원. 다시 사는 거 없어요? 아이고, 잘못 팔았는데? 1밖에 안 오르네? 괜찮네? 자, 오늘 호그와트는 여기까지 해보도록 하죠. 재미가 있었습니다.